Well, it is the last Wednesday in April, which means I'm taking a question from one of you. If you missed a few vlogs back, I told you guys that I am out on maternity leave. So this is being shot a few weeks ahead of time because I would have already had my baby. So just wanted to give you guys a little inside scoop, a little heads up. Okay. This question this month comes from Facebook, and this person asks, I've had some small victories, but they're falling apart. How do I stay motivated on baby step 2? Well, for those of you that don't know, baby step 2 is where you pay off all of your debt but your house, where you become completely debt-free. And we find that a lot of families are doing this on average of like 24 months, which sounds crazy fast, but people are doing it because, you know, they do get motivated and it goes and goes. But some people, well, it's just more difficult, whether, you know, you have one income, maybe it's a smaller income, you have a lot of debts, you know, the math is just going to depend person by person, family by family. So I would say for you guys that are in baby step 2 and it just feels like it's taking forever, I would suggest writing down what you're doing in your progress, because I think that helps a lot. Even if you have a big student loan debt of $20,000, break it up into $3,000 increments or something, right? That'd be 21,000, but you know what I mean? Like break it up in smaller bits. So as you pay off a little bit at a time, you can at least like check something off. Sometimes it just feels great, doesn't it? You just check things off. It feels like progress. So that's one thing you can do. Another thing I would say is if you're not doing it already, see where you can cut and make some steep sacrifices, which is so not fun, but any little bit helps as you're paying off this debt, again, to keep this moving, this process moving. Hopefully some of those tips help. I know it can be so hard for some of you guys, but stick with it because the end is worth it. When you do not have any payments, there's no MasterCard, there's no student loan, there's no car loans, like you get to keep all that cash at the end of the month because it's all yours. It's such a great feeling because you can do so much good with it instead of just sending it straight to the bank. So look at that outcome. It's so worth it. It's going to take some time and that's okay, but stick with it, get those small victories, and hopefully that will help you stay motivated through baby step 2. So if you have a question for me, you can go on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, #AskRachel and ask me anything you want. This is the last video in April, which means I've stopped pre-shooting now. So the rest of May, or starting in May, all of May, you are going to see the best ofs of the video blog because I'll be out on maternity leaves. And then I'll be back again in June with some fresh new content. So still watch in May. We're gonna bring back some oldies but some goodies. So watch those. And again, ask any question you need on social media with the #AskRachel, and I'll be answering your questions soon.